Hi, good evening. Yes, it's been long. It's about 9 o'clock, but you know what they say, better late than never. I do apologize for not showing up this afternoon, but you know what? I'm here, I'm alive, and I'm ready to crack on. So, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys, to the girls, this is going to be my match preview for Arsenal v Burnley. My formation and my starting 11 and the seven substitutions. Bad hand. Excuse me. Today's been a long, long day. I even fell asleep on this very sofa, but I've had a nice Red Bull, so I should be live and kicking. Hey. So, this is Arsenal v Burnley. Before I get into that, I would like to say today is, um, today is the exact date that I started this channel, January the 12th. Yep, 11 months as a YouTuber. Next month, on the 12th of January, I plan to do my context as normal, as usual. But I'm going to talk about the year that it has been a pleasure, you know. I haven't had a year as a YouTuber, and I'm telling you now, I really enjoy this platform. And I do this because I want to get out of the job that I don't want to do for the rest of my life. Whether road sweeping, estate cleaning, to being a dustman. I mean, don't get me wrong, dustman drivers, they get good money, but for me, I'll be happy to have a license and through this social media platform called YouTube, it can make me as much money as possible to buy what I want and how I want. Other than that, yeah, that's my that's my views on that's my own opinion on doing this channel, and that's the gospel truth of it. Anyway, so we move on to our game against Burnley tomorrow. Us against Burnley, it feels like a massive 6-pointer. If we can get some wins together from Burnley game, if this Burnley match here does not motivate these Arsenal players to produce the 3 points, then I'm afraid nothing else will motivate them. And some of these punks who have failed under under Wenger's tail end of his managerial career at Arsenal, under Emery over the time he was with us for 18 months, and who are failing under Arteta. It's Mikel Arteta who could suffer losing his job, and that is due to the it's just due to some of these players that are not good enough. You know, I've got no problem with Leno or Renarsson in goal. I've got problems with Bellerin when I look at the defence. Bellerin, Kolasinac, Holding, starting to piss me off a little bit. I haven't got anything against Chambers. I think I'll keep him as a good squad player for versatility. When I look at the midfield, I'm sorry, the Shakas, maybe Ceballos, that part of the midfield have got to go. It's not good enough. And definitely don't deserve to be in the same draw as Thomas Partey. Thomas Partey is part of a world-class midfield unit that we need, but we need more around him. We just need a number 10 around him, an attacking midfield player. Number 8. Well, we can have that with Willock, but we get a midfield playmaker who can create something, and that's what we need to go and find in January. So, the attack as well, a lack of threat, lack of nothing. Eddie Nketiah should be behind following Balogun in the pecking order. I think if Nketiah can get a run of Premier League games, so can following Balogun. If you got any question, if you've got a question, if you agree with what I'm saying or not, leave it in the comment section below. Other than that, I'm gonna get cracking, and I'm gonna start with the I'm gonna do my preview of this game. This is a fixture that we've always done well in. We've picked up I think we've picked up 3 points against Burnley every time we've clashed, or we've always beaten Burnley in all competitions, including the cup game that we won 3-0. A game that I was supposed to go to, but I didn't bother, so I went to go watch it at my mate's house instead. But we won 3-0. What can I say? Yeah, it's a game that I expect us to have more of the ball. I predict that we might have more of the ball, but what we do with it in terms of creating chances, that still relates to whatever they're doing in training, because they're bringing it into the pitch, especially at home, and we're trying to create chances through crosses, and it's ineffective. We need someone who can play that killer pass. And the question will always be raised: if you're not going to go and get that playmaker, why can't you use Ozil? I mean, no one can tell me Ozil for 90 minutes could not be capable of playing one through killer pass to Aubameyang to put the ball into the back of the net. Maybe that's what he needs. Ozil seems to be that popular player, and you can see by the expressions of some of the players' faces that they're not happy. But there are certain players, and I'll say certain, but there are some players that need to go for the sake of this fucking football club. And I've named a few individuals that I prefer to get rid of. Anyway, I'm going to go into my starting 11. Formation 4-3-3. In goal, Bird Leno. Don't need any introductions. Our number one goalkeeper. For me, he's just as important as our main best player, Aubameyang, who hasn't scored in over 9 or 10 games, which, that's Aubameyang. But Bird Leno in goal for me. The back four, the back four, I'm going to go with Cedric Soares. He deserves an opportunity ahead of Bellerin. My man's defensively experienced. He's not just experienced, but he's aware, he's switched on, and positionally much better than Bellerin. Offensively, see the crosses that was raining in from his part in the final third, and he put some crosses in. That's what we need, he put some honest crosses in from an honest right back. I want that guy starting against Burnley on Sunday. Anyway, the centre half pairing, William Saliba. He should be playing week in, week out by now. He should have started in August. The same day Gabriel Magalhaes made his debut. He should have been starting. So for me, he should start this game. I would start him personally. Alongside him, Gabriel Magalhaes. Possibly our player of the season. I mean, the guy had a 10 out of 10 debut against Fulham. What a debut, and got a goal as well. And he scored 2 Premier League goals, the same amount of number of Premier League goals that Aubameyang's got. Fucking hell, that is so low. And we wonder why we're the lowest goal scorers. We're one of the lowest goal scorers in the Premier League. Only 3 teams have scored less goal than us. Well, we need to change that tomorrow against Burnley. It's going to be a tight one, I reckon. Left back, Kieran Tierney. No introduction there. Other than that, I hope he gets goal side of the opponent he faces. But other than that, I expect him to come bombing forward with some beautiful crosses, And Kieran Tierney starts as my that's my left back. Right, for me, and defensively, Kieran Tierney's I say he's one of the best, but he's positionally much more aware than what we have in Kolasinac. Definitely, yeah, number one left back. The midfield three, I will have Elneny sitting between the two centre halves. That's the holding midfield player. Partey is going to be injured for a little while longer now. I wonder who made that decision. For me, I mean, yeah, Elneny can put in the tackle. I mean, he got a great goal the other night, and I think he should be starting this game. Joe Willock, I'm going to start with him. The reason why, we need a number 8 who makes late runs into the box and can nick a goal or two. And I think Willock is capable of doing that job. You know, no one else does that job effectively since Aaron Ramsey's done that and done it and left. And Willock has come in. Willock is coming into the team and he's doing what Ramsey used to do, and he's showing it in the Europa League. You know, he's had 3 goals in Europa League, I believe, and that's through arriving late in the box and being in the box in the right time to get the goals. So I will go with Willock in this game. Who do I go with in the midfield? Oh. I'll tell you what, I'm going to give an opportunity to Emile Rose-Smith. Yeah, I'll start him in this game. It might not be the he might not be the creative midfield player from a deep line position to number 10, but for me, we need some goals in this team, and I think we need to go at Burnley and let them know that they're going to be in for a game. I mean, getting Xhaka is one thing. He's technically good at his passing, but that's all it is. There's nothing else in his game. For me, nothing else. So Ceballos technically good at passing the ball, and he would shoot from distance. I do like that, but I want to see someone at least beat a man. And if it's not Emile Rose-Smith, it will be Joe Willock or one or the other. I'm gonna be bold and go for the 2 young men who came from the academy, who graduated from the academy into first team football. And for me, I'm going to go for these 2 to start in this game. Right. Wingers. Pepe still suspended. So on the right, I'm going to go with Reiss Nelson. He's done nothing wrong for me. I mean, I'm not going with Willian because I feel that he deserves to be dropped. But for me, Reiss Nelson. I think we need another dimension. I think we need some more young quality play. We need some more talented young players into the Arsenal starting 11. We're 15th. We might as well just, hand the youngsters the opportunity. And I think Reiss Nelson's done nothing wrong. I don't know why he never started. He deserves to start this game. Then he's good enough to start this game. He's talented enough to start every week. And he's a man who will take his man on, beat a man with crosses. It's a shame his set pieces is not up there yet, but he can improve that in training. Now, who's meant to help him improve his set pieces situation? The man who helped Raheem Sterling and Leroy Sané at Man City. Where's the help there with some of the players that can improve? Anyway, my left wing forward in the 3, Bukayo Saka. Maybe our player of the season. It's between him and Gabriel. They're the best performing Arsenal players this season. For me, Saka, he's taken on his man. He's trying to beat them. He's trying to help us. In an offensive situations, he's trying to help us improve. He's trying to do his part. But again, it hasn't been It hasn't been the best of the best from the team, and Saka's suffering for it because the midfield is just not right. And I'm sorry to say it is what it is. Right, in the middle, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang yet again. Now, I've looked at his body language and his performances, and it's not good. Not a good look. I can't even see a smile on his face. I mean, I asked the question, can any of you see a smile on Aubameyang's face? Because I can't. But again, he's always going to be a goal threat. He's a world-class goal-scoring machine. And I've always said it. The man who outscored Lewandowski in one season. This man scored 39 goals in Germany, outscoring Robert Lewandowski. Should I stress that out anymore? Again, he's capable of getting the goal. And the moment he puts that ball in the back of the net, I think the confidence will reappear again. So for me, Aubameyang has to start this game. Right, the substitutions. Alex Renarsson. He would have been disappointed to let in the first of the two consolation goals, but the second one he could hardly do anything about it. He made an effort to save it, but poor marking from a set piece, and then we got punished. But again, yeah, Renarsson's will stay on the bench for me. Ainsley Maitland-Niles. Definitely, his versatility is key for me. I would have considered starting him in the midfield, but I would prefer him on the bench. But we'll see it. You know what? I know it's not going to be the midfield that starts tomorrow, but you know, we need to mix it up a little. I think we need to it's not about mixing it up. It's about dropping players who do not deserve to play for this football club based on poor form or based on the fact that they're not good enough. Not good enough. I can't stress that out anymore. And I've had enough of what's it called? What's the fucking word? Come out of me. Yeah, I've had enough of giving what's that word? Yeah, blighs to players that are not good enough. Not blighs, but sentiment. Yeah, we're giving out too much. We've been giving out too much sentiment from the Wenger reign, at the tail end of his tenure. Emery and Arteta, they're giving sentiment to players that are not good enough to be wearing the red and white colours of Arsenal. And that's the reason why I'm giving these younger players an opportunity. Right, as I was saying. All right, substitute number 3. David Luiz. I'm only having him on the bench because I can't trust him to perform in the back four. Holding has been inconsistently poor this season. So far, if you ask me to mark Holding, it'll be less than 3 out of 10. It's the damn truth. It's how I feel. He has not been inspiring to himself, let alone Arsenal Football Club. His performances is not inspiring himself. So how is he expected to inspire me and the millions of Arsenal fans around the world? They can all. I'm sure. I like to be sure that many Arsenal fans can see Rob Holding for what he is, and he is not a top defender at the moment. He's not a top defender at present, so he's not even on my bench. So I've picked Renarsson, I've picked Maitland-Niles, I've picked Luiz. Substitute number 4. When you're limited in midfield, you are fucking limited in midfield. You know what? I know that David Luiz can play in that midfield, but I'm going to go with a youngster who he deserves an opportunity more than Xhaka, Miguel Aziz. Now, this guy, he comes on, sells a dream, And for me, he's so confident on the ball. Very so confident on the ball. And for me, we need someone with a bit of flair. But then again, we may need the experience of Granit Xhaka. But Miguel Aziz gets an opportunity. Then I might have to go with Granit Xhaka. Yeah. Substitute number 5. I mean, technically he's good at passing the ball from the back. But for me, we all know he's not good enough. And there's reasons why he's not good enough. So slow on the ball, unaware of danger approaching him. Gives away the ball too many times, and he always forces passes, which is completely unnecessary and unmobile for the fact that his movement is slow off the ball for me. So we've got to make use. We've got to work with what we got until we can get rid of this sort of player in the summer. He deserves to go in the summer, if not next month. But he has to make the bench. We've got nothing else going for us. Substitute number 6, Folarin Balogun. Yeah. I'm not going to hesitate. The guy has finished, he scored 2 goals in 4 Europa League matches. This guy is proven to be a goal scorer. For me, he not only scores goals, he holds the ball up, invites his team, it links up with his teammates in play. And he's in the right places at the right time. For me, his first touch is as good as I've seen from a young player. And he's playing and he performs beyond his age. So for me, I'm going to go following Balogun on the bench. Substitute number 7, Alexander Lacazette. An experienced attacker. So we've got, maybe not the strongest of benches. It's entirely up to you to come into my comment section and leave a message and your thoughts. But I'm going to go with Lacazette. So that includes my starting 11. That's a 4-3-3 formation, and my 7 substitutions and the team that I've picked. So if you've got a message or you've got a question about my team selection, my substitution and the formation, then leave it in the comment section below. Please help me by smashing the thumbs up like button, and today, whatever you call it, please help me to subscribe to my channel. That's myself, DLG Reppin. You know where that subscribe button is by now. Please help me smash it abundantly, left, right and center galore, and passionately. And like I say, I will help you by growing this channel. I'll be helping you, giving you the latest football context, as well as my review and preview of Arsenal's games. All I want you to do is your part to help me grow this channel by smashing that subscribe button, as well as the likes and the comments, yeah? If you can do all 3, then yeah, the better. And I'm still optimistic that I will get 100 or 100 plus subscribers before Christmas. Or if not, let me get to 100 subscribers by the 12th of January, because that's the year. That's the date that I will celebrate 1 year as a YouTuber. So I look forward to sharing you my experience and my enjoyment on this platform. Other than that, ladies to the gentlemen, to the boys to the girls, I'm going to wrap this up and say thank you for watching, thank you for listening, and thank you for tuning in and putting up with me, as you always do. So, if I'm not back this evening, then it'll be tomorrow morning. That's my plan. I plan to wake up very early tomorrow morning to give you guys some context. Other than that, enjoy yourselves, enjoy your weekend, and I'll say good night if you're going to bed early, and rest well. Be nice. Yes. Oops.